What's up, everybody? It is Amrinder Singh. Today, I'm gonna explain Shubh's new song called Moves. In this explanation, I'm gonna explain this song in English. You would learn a lot of colloquial vocabulary of Punjabi, alright? In last episode, I described Sidhu Moosewala's song, and song name is Eye on Me. It was a pretty tough song, to be honest, because even sometime I didn't understand. I have to play it back because I was listening to that song first time. It's also another reason. If I listen to that song many times, then it's easier for me to explain because you don't get everything first time. So this song I listened it once, but I'm now listening it the second time. I didn't pay attention much on it, but yeah, I'm gonna explain this song and let's see how much I can understand. And okay, let's get started. He said Ikko jikki char ji wagana kude, I think. So Ikko jikki means same, char means four, G wagon, I think he's talking about probably the G wagon cars. Like he has same G wagon's car, I think that's what he's saying. Then he said, Das menu hor ki reh gaya kude. Das menu means tell me, hor ki what else? Hor ki means what else? Reh gaya kude, Reh gaya means left. So kude, he referring to the girl. Alright. So he was telling to a girl, look, I have four cars, G Wagon, same. Alright, same G Wagon car, which looks like same. Now you tell me what is left, that's what he's saying. Then he said, Kadon keda kithe jaan le gaya kude. So, okay. So I don't know what he is trying to say, but kadon kithe jaan le gaya kude means, it means like keda means which or who, kadon means when, kithe means where, jaan le gaya, I think he is talking about, which person, who killed, where and when. I think that's what he's saying. Maybe that's how it seems like from his lyrics, but for me, I don't know, it didn't seem in the context. But yeah, probably in the song, the way he's saying it's connecting, but when it's tried to make the meaning, it isn't connecting anyway. So yeah, let's listen more. Then he said, Vada kuch jindagi ch dekhi firde. Alright. Vada kuch means a lot. Jindagi means a life. Alright. Dekhi firde means saw. So basically he's talking like in life I saw a lot of things. Alright. That's what he's saying. Alright. Then he's a thug hoke char de neki firde. So yeah, I don't know, he used English word thug or thug, Punjabi word thug or English word thug. I think it's same. So thug basically the person who's not honest, stuff like that. Alright, thug means some kind of criminal. So he said thug hoke char de neki firde. Neki means a bad, neki means a good, alright, good things. So probably he's talking about even weird criminal, but we're doing good things. I think that's what it means. I think here, yeah. Then he said, name bane char shillad kude. Something like that. I need to listen again one sec. Yeah, he said, name char bane shillad kude. So name means new, bane means make or we made. Char shillad. So char means four. Shillad means, like in this context, so it means money, So it means, char shillad. So it doesn't mean like a four something, like a four money, 4 pound or 4 rupees. No. So char shillad means, some money. So it means some money. So shillad is kind of slang people use, people probably say tu char shillad kamala. It means like people say tu bella turya firda tu char shillad kamala koi kam karla. Probably maybe somebody say to your family member to you, if you are not doing anything, you are just unemployed, all the time free. Probably they will say, like do some work, make some money. So that they probably say, "Kuch kar la, char chillad kamala." This is how they talk, sometimes in slang. So yeah, char chillad means some money. So here, so this is a really good word. Then he said, "Sale net utte marde, shaky firde." I don't know what that means. Shaky means like I think we call it a hawa, like a hawa marda when somebody's trying to show off. So yeah, I think maybe he's trying to, some people, or maybe we or some people made some money and then they're just trying to do the flex on the internet, and they have some money, they buy something, maybe clothes or car, then they show on the internet. I think that's what he's talking about. He said, "Ohi gal karan jedi fact na jani." So fact means facts, all right? He said, "I will only do that talk or that kind of talks which are the facts, all right?" Then he said, "Pit piche pit utte gal sadi habta jani." Something like that. Pit piche, I think he said, So it means, like it's people's habit to talk behind our back, they don't talk about us in front of us. They have habit to talk. I think that's what you're trying to say. Uh, like behind our back. All right, that's what he's talking about. He said, "Tenu." I didn't understand this line. "Tenu biba halactosany" or something. I need to listen to this line again. Tenu biba Tenu biba jia halactosany. Tenu biba pacha halactosany. I don't know what this means. If you understand, anybody understand, let me know, all right? Because I don't understand this one, what he's trying to say, all right? Then he said, "Asi chuggiyan budiyan beta back nachani." So, okay, chuggiyan means, like, very poor people's house. They are only like a tent type. There's no concrete. That's called chuggiyan. Budiyan means, the women, older women probably. And beta bat kachini, I don't know what he's talking about here. I don't know, some kind of Chinese slang. I don't know. I don't understand this one, the context, all right? Anyway, listen it again. Maybe I can understand. What? I don't understand. He is saying chuggiyan budiyan back najani. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on, man. Okay, he said, "Fame piche bane ni shapri kude." All right? Fame means, the fame piche. Shapri. Okay, the shapri, I heard the word. I think shapri. Okay, the shapri, I think they call very low quality people. They are trying to become famous on the internet. They're trying to be flex or something, but they're very low class. Those kind of people are called like a shapri, I think, because from the context, that's what I can understand. So he said, "We didn't become shapri, like just to get a fame." All right, that's what he is saying. He said, "Thodi ji lane sadi vakri kude." All right, thodi mean little bit, vakri means different line. So he is talking about our line is a little bit different than other people. All right, vakri kude, line vakri kude. So kude he's referring to the girl. All right. So he said, "Jithe jama dollar on the me varda." So, dollar means dollar. So me means a rain. He's talking about, so wherever I go, there's a rain of the dollars. So probably means where he goes, he make a lot of money. Then he said, "Tanyo kaddan devlar which shatri kude." What is a devlar? I think he devlar. What is a devlar? I don't understand. So anyway, Tanyo kaddan devlar vichon shatri kude. Shatri means our umbrella, all right? So maybe underneath of his pant or something. I don't know. Davlar means. Yeah, let me know if you know this word davlar. I heard it first time. So he said, yeah, I pull up the umbrella, from my davlar. I don't know what the davlar is. He said, "Ena kade karda hai rest below, badda bhai mera best bro." So he's telling to girl like, this guy didn't do the rest. My like older brother or my big brother is the best. So he's talking about his brother. So like my big brother is the best. He didn't do rest. All right, that's what he's talking about. So kade ena kade karda rest. So kade means never, like he do never the rest. Below he's referring to the girl. So bai means brother. So in Malwa we say brother badda bai. All right, mera best bro. So yeah, he's my best brother. That's what he's saying. So okay, I need to listen to it one sec. All right, so he said adda paisa rakhya swish gode. So swish means Switzerland. He said adda paisa means half money. He said half money I keep in the swish or Switzerland and the Switzerland bank. All right, and adda paisa kita invest Abu Dhabi, something like adda kita Abu Dhabi invest gode, something like that. So and he said half money is my in Switzerland and half money I invested in in Abu Dhabi. I don't know if he's talking about himself or he's talking about his brother because he also mentioned his brother. All right. So yeah, he said "Gal na kamawa kade gol balli." So gal means talk, kamauna means rolling, and kade goal means a rounder. So it means like I never talk confused. I don't know how to say English. Like in Punjabi, goal karna like a. So basically, okay, when if somebody speaks very clear, I would say, "Oh, banda kadi gal goal nahi karda." Like he is straightforward. So gal goal karna means opposite of straightforward. Some people don't tell you the straight; they'll tell you a lot of indirect. So you have a hard time to understand what they are trying to say. So he said, "I don't do those kind of things." So in Punjabi, he said. Galana kamama kadi gold. Like I don't roll these kind of. I just talk straight. All right, that's what he is saying. He said, "Je koi mange de dam Bernal valli." All right, je koi mange. If somebody asks me, I give them Bernal. So Bernal is called a cream, which is used to heal wounds. All right, so I don't know. I think it's me. Like if somebody asks me, I will just like be the share of people. I don't know why he said that. Yeah, I think he just connecting the lines. Like if somebody bother me, probably I will be the share of that person. That means so it didn't mean like he exactly gonna give you that cream or something, but indirectly that's what it means in slang. He said, ਪਿਆਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਬੋਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ, something like that. I need to listen it one sec. All right, so he is talking about ਕੰਮ ਜੇ ਪਿਆਰ. Okay, I can't repeat the same way he said. If you want to listen his line the way he said, you can just reverse, but I understand his meaning. So he is talking about, if somebody doesn't listen to me with the love or, with the politely, I say first politely, and then he said, they them a pistol, something like that. After that, I just, I have a pistol. Like if they don't understand me politely, then I show them pistol. That's what it means, all right? But I don't understand. No, I understand, but the way he says is so fast. I can't speak the exact way he was talking about. He said, "Ho gaya khilaf, bande chod ke below." Ho gaya khilaf. So, okay, I don't know who he's talking about. Ho gaya khilaf. Khilaf means opposite. Bande jod ke. Maybe he's talking about somebody else, like who basically connect or make friends. Then he become opposite of him, I think. Then he said, "Rolka chilaunde vi tod ke below." Rolka. What is the meaning of rolka? I don't understand. Chilaunde biba tod ke below. Todna means a break. Biba means, he's referring to the woman. Chilaunde means drive or operate, whatever. I understand this meaning, every single word, but I don't know what's rolka. So I can't figure out the context, what he's talking about, These guys sometimes really hard to understand what his meaning. If anybody knows the meaning, you can let me know, all right? So I know the meaning of every single word, not every single word besides rolka, because this word is very important. Rolka chilandi. What is a rolka? Yeah, because if I know this word, then it could make sense. But anyway. He said, ਦੱਸੋ ਕੀ ਕਰੀਏ ਗਾਣਾ ਹਿੱਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਆ ਕੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ ਆ ਟੋਟ ਕੇ ਬਿਲੋ so ਦੱਸੋ ਕੀ ਕਰੀਏ means tell me what should I do ਕੀ ਕਰੀਏ do tell me what should I do gana hit karna so it means people ask me tell me what should I do to make my song hit, all right? Then he said aake mere kolo pushde totke. It means like some people come to me and ask me what should I do to make my song hit, all right? So that's what people ask him, maybe others think that's what he's referring. So he said, "Kha ke tin rotiyan khuraak das de." The people tell like I eat 3 rotis. They tell it's a diet. Then he say, "La ke belt, la ke thai te belt kas de." Lakka thai, yeah, lakka thai te belt kas de. Lak means your waist. Like your waist is 28, and you just tied up your belt, right? So he's referring to some guys, like they eat very less, only rotis, and they say we are eating the diet, but it's not diet, And then he say their waist is 28, right? So it's like they're very skinny, That's what he's talking about, all right? He said, "Oddeya gaanyan ch sale field chak ge," they're flying, on the songs feel chak ke, like they feel like they are gangster. That's what he's talking about. Sale baniya badmash baby kan rakh ke, So basically he's talking about these guys. He said, okay, listen, they eat 3 rotis, they have no diet. Then their waist is 28, and they tie up their belt or whatever, like they are super skinny, and then they get a feel on these songs like all right, like they have a gun, they think we are the gangster, but they are very weak physically. They are way weak, but they have a gun, whatever, but they're skinny, they think they're the gangsters. That's what he's saying here. He said, "Kende munda time te na gana kadda." All right, probably some people are asking time te, like he didn't release song on time. Maybe he takes so long time. I think he's talking about himself. Then he said, "Amate kasar kadda." He said, yeah, even though I don't release my songs on time, but whenever I do, I make it hit. All right, kasar kadna means when you do everything properly. All right, we say kasar kadti. All right. He said, whenever I release, then it's top notch, all right? That's what he's talking about. He said, "Apne ch raha se tenu kaam lagda," or kaam lagda. What does the kaam mean? Kaam means, kaam is considered a sexual something like that. I don't understand. Kaam or kam? So Kaam means also a work in Hindi. Kya kaam karte ho, like that. I don't know what he's talking about. Um, so yeah, he's talking about like if I, just yeah, if I do my things, I stay alone, whatever, then tenu kaam lagda. Like you see me less or something. I don't understand his line, what he's trying to do. Um, then he's talking about he said kude je pattan te awa main jadon patta, patna means dig or something, so jad means roots, all right. He said, pattan te awa main jadon patta. Patna is also considered in a flirty way, like if a guy say my oh kudi patli, it means he, flirted with her and she got attracted to him, so maybe he's talking about that context to the girl. He said jadon pattan te ama jadon patla. Jadon means roots, like if I attract you, it's gonna be really bad for you, you can't detach me. I think this could be his meaning, that's the way. Or patna also mean, when I finish somebody, I finish from roots, it could be that way as well. So I don't know the way, which way he's trying to say in this song. You can use either way. He said shaven like a Angrezi rotly. All right, Angrezi means English. So see, a lot of guys probably, when you go to these foreign country for study, so you have to pass the test called like an IELTS test. It has bands. So he got 6 bands in his English. All right. So which is not bad, which is not extremely good, which is kind of middle probably. So that's what he say. Shaven like Angrezi rotly. All right. He said, "Do bag one ke flight chakli." He just pack up his 2 suitcases and just get on the flight. All right. So he said, "Ek mahina laya si dihadi napli." Dihadi means your daily wage. So ek mahina laya. So he worked for 1 month. Then he make his money, but he's a rent jodiani, but it was not enough for rent. Rent jodiani raat sark te katli. Sark means order. He said I spend nights on roads. So that's what he's talking about. Like he got 6 band. He pack up his 2 suitcases, went to Canada. Then he worked for a month. He make some money, but it was not enough for rent. Then he spent his life, not life, his nights on road. I think that's what he's talking about. All right. He said, "Dekhya Canada sara bus te kude." He said, "I saw Canada, all Canada on the bus." Maybe he didn't have that much money that time to buy a car, so he just go around on the bus. I think that's what it means. He said, "Kade fame khatte ani das ke kode." So fame means fame, khatna means you make or you earn, das ke means telling. So probably he's saying, yeah, I earn fame without telling people, something like that. So he said, "Jarya halata nu mein has ke kude." Jarya means I handled. Halat means circumstances or situation. Has ke kude. He talking about even those circumstances were so hard on him. He had to spend his night on road or whatever. Even he have a difficult situation, but he spend or dealt with the situation with a smile. All right, that's what he's saying. He said, "Sade apne chi lang ke das ke kode." Sade apne hi lang ke das ke kode. Sade apne. So sade apne means our. Lang ge they pass das. Dasana means so it means a dung marna. So dung marna means like a snake in Punjabi we say "Sapp ne dang marya," it means snake bites you. So here he's talking about, my own people left me on bad time. I think that's what his means in this line. All right. He said, "Hon raatan kaaliyan ch dive jagde," like hon means now, raat means night, or raatan plural nights. All right. Dive means so little light, diva. I don't know what's the word in English, but it's similar to the candle. So candle is made from some different material. Diva made from something different material. All right, it's similar to the candle. So he said, "Aaj raatan ch dive jagde." So it noun is in the nights there light. All right, even so probably he talking about, yeah, even now it's a night, but there's still light. I think that's what he's trying to say. Then he said, "Koleyan di khan cho hi heere labde." Coal. So he said, "Khan" means the mines. So he said, even if you wanna find the diamond, you still find from the core mine. It's not like all mine is of Hira means a diamond. So yeah, but technically when you find the diamond, it's really hard. It's not like a whole mountain is diamond. When you go to the mine, there are a lot of like um stones. You have to dig, and to find very little diamonds. That's what he's talking about. Kolyan di khan to he love this. So it means talking about people. Even there are a lot of people, the normal people, but among these normal people, there would be one person who we could become famous, who become popular, who probably become a famous sports personality, whatever. So yeah, among these normal people, people become famous. That's what it means when he's telling "Koleyan di khan cho heere labde." All right. He said, "Kari chal mehnta ne bhag lagde." So bhag lagna means, like mehnat. Basically, first is mehnat. Mehnat means hard work. Kari chal means keep doing hard work. So he said, keep doing hard work. Bhag lagna means, if you keep doing hard work, you will basically, get the success. All right. So in Punjabi, so the bhag lagna means if you do good work, basically you get good karma. I think that's what it means. So yeah, if you keep if you keep working hard, you would succeed. That's what his means in this line. All right. He said, "Sada leede chitteyan de jada daag lagde." All right. He said, "All sada means always." All right. Leede means clothes. All right. Um. It's clothes means also kapde, but he's leede. Leede means clothes. All right. He said, "Leede chitteyan te sada daag lagde." Right. Chitte means white. All right. Jada daag. Jada means more. All right. Daag means I don't know what's the word for dog. So okay, if I have to explain you dog, it's like a kind of mark. Like if you have wearing the white clothes, all right, and you go through, yeah, maybe there's a water, maybe there's a mud, and you go through the mud, all right. I am wearing other color clothes, maybe let's say I'm wearing dark green or black. You're wearing the white, all right. We both get dirty, but who's gonna be where it's gonna be look more dirty? On the white. It's more visible on the white. All right. So he is saying here, Sada ਲੀੜੇ ਚਿੱਟਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਦਾਗ ਲੱਗਦੇ. He said always these marks of the dust or the mud is gonna look more visible on white clothes. So what is meaning here? So the meaning here, so a lot of people who are rich, they wear, especially in Punjab, the white clothes. They didn't do work. They have a lot of people who was working for them, you know. So, but he was talking about, if you are wearing, if you have that kind of lifestyle, you are also on the risk, So it means probably you're not doing hard work or something like that, and because you have enough money, but slowly you would be getting behind because you become lazy, you know. So the way is like, it didn't mean, it's not like he just said it like, what does it mean? Like he said, like white clothes always get more dirty. So it doesn't mean the same, like it has a meaning behind it, the meaning behind it, keep hard working, probably you are poor, you didn't have good clothes, like keep working hard, you would be succeed. On the opposite, if you're rich, you're wearing, nice white clothes, you know be aware, they get dirty quickly, it means you probably left behind because you would become lazy. So that's what his meaning, all right. So anyway, I hope you learned a lot of colloquial vocabulary from this um this episode. Yeah, it was his last line. Our song finished after that. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this and learn something new today. I'll be back with another lesson another day.